What if Goku turned Ultra Instinct early, part 6? Now, right before the what if continues, you guys, make sure to post your comments down below for a Q&A video that I want to do. So ask your questions and I will definitely answer them. All right, enough talk, enjoy the video. Our story last took off with Trunks escaping in the time machine from Vegeta Black, just in time as he would land, and after waking up he would seek help from once more of the Z Fighters. But remember, shortly afterward, Vegeta Black would appear from a time portal with the help of his time ring, and he would have everybody shocked as it's Vegeta. But we all know how Vegeta would feel seeing how somebody dare has his own body. You thought that he was mad that Goku Black had Goku's body? Imagine if it was his body. Now, Vegeta would be the one who was the most angry, and he would say, "How dare he steal my body?" with pure Saiyan rage as per usual. He would go fight Vegeta Black on his own using Super Saiyan 2, and the fight would go pretty much the same, just like Goku had with Goku Black in the original show. As then Vegeta Black was forced back into the future timeline because the time ring activated. Now, they would do light training, as most of the events would pretty much happen the same. Goku goes with Whis and Beerus, and the same happens in the end with Zamasu being kind of, as you all know, being Hakkai'd, but first Goku having a little match with him using Super Saiyan 2, so all that happens the exact same as before. So yes, Zamasu still gets completely erased as we per se. But now, what would happen next is, remember, the arc is very confusing. It's pretty poorly written story-wise with how they did the time stuff. So, excuse me if I do mess some things up. Back to the what if. Now remember, the three would finally go to the future after the time machine was ready to go. Now, the fight with Vegeta Black, and this is where the events would change a lot. Vegeta would fight him on one-on-one first, of course. Goku would understand that. And I mean, even if so, Vegeta would fight Goku so he can fight himself. As many of you all know, Vegeta is not gonna let somebody use his body. Even thinking about it infuriates him more than anything else has ever infuriated him. But now, Vegeta would then fight, and he would turn Super Saiyan Blue shortly afterwards, and fight Vegeta Black. But remember, after a short scuffle and getting injured, Vegeta Black, it's a hard word to say, Vegeta Black would laugh and showcase a new power that he unlocked, thanks to Vegeta. As he does commend Vegeta's amazing body and his power, he would then turn Super Saiyan Rose, and he would give Vegeta a really hard fight. He would have the edge. Now remember, Zamasu does appear as well, which he was immortal thanks to Super Dragon Balls, which would only cause issues, but with Goku and Trunks fighting him together, they would handle him no issue. But now, Vegeta was having a hard time handling Vegeta Black. Rose Vegeta Black, if you wish. Now, he would tell Vegeta how he did it and how he got his body, as Vegeta was slammed against the wall similar to how Goku was. Now, as Zamasu, he switched his body and mind to Vegeta's body right around the early days of when he got Super Saiyan Blue, so around the Golden Frieza time. And he killed his family during that time and went to Trunks' future, and this would make Vegeta snap. Not only does he have his body and is abusing his Saiyan royal blood, but he killed his Bulma and Trunks. This is the angriest we would ever see Vegeta ever become. I mean, you thought that Goku was angry? I think that Vegeta would be like the next level. I mean, he would be 100 times more angrier than Beerus slapping Bulma, and even more angry and more prideful than he was at the Tournament of Power. Now, in his most angry state ever, he would then turn Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. He would go crazy and go full power mode, even having the rage boost on top of that, and he would completely dominate Goku Black, and he would nearly kill him. I said Goku Black, Vegeta Black. And he would punch a hole right through his body. But before he could die, Zamasu and Vegeta Black would fuse, having the earrings as well. All he has to do is Zamasu just has to take the one earring off, just in time. And then they would still become merged Zamasu, looking pretty much the same, and they would knock Vegeta and Trunks down as they would now throw a supernova type attack. Goku would suddenly appear in Ultra Instinct, destroying it with a toy. It was nothing to him. But now Zamasu does use his full power during Goku, and they would be on fair terms. The fight would be very similar if anybody in here, post comments down below if you'll have watched the manga fight, which is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z fights, about perfected Super Saiyan Blue Goku versus Merged Zamasu in the manga. The fight would go pretty much like that, to where they're almost pretty much even, but Goku having the slight edge, and they're really just going like back and forth at it, which is how Dragon Ball Z should go. Take note, Super. But that's pretty much how the fight would go, and it would be an epic battle. But Zamasu would have more trouble because Goku is using self-movement. So it would definitely be a very interesting fight. Now, Zamasu was falling apart. As remember, the same effects still happen in Supers, where he grows in size, his arm is bigger and purple melted, almost out of his body, his face was half melted. As remember, Goku, Vegeta Black, is not immortal. He's a mortal being, and he did not wish for immortality, while Zamasu has it. So you only have one half immortality, so you know what happens. Very similar to the show. Now, Zamasu, even more powerful than before, but something was happening with Goku. He was oddly gaining a lot of heat. As Supreme Kai and Gowasu was watching the fight, they would call this out and say he's retaining a lot of heat and something's happening to him. He's starting to use the perfected Ultra Instinct technique, and he's starting to master the power to be able to use offense and defense at the same time. Because remember, Goku was mainly just using the defense side, as his offense side was not as strong as it should be because of autonomous Ultra Instinct. So Zamasu would fire a full power supernova type attack, and it would explode as Goku would suddenly appear behind him with the ball in his hand, and he flicked it away into nothingness as he was now in mastered Ultra Instinct. Very similar to what he did to Jiren. Now, he would absolutely dominate Merged Zamasu with ease, as then he would then use a move that he also used in the manga as well, the destruction move, the Hakai, turning him to dust. Now, yes, it's a fake Hakai. If people who does not understand read the manga with the Merged Zamasu versus Goku fight, and he used a type of Hakai, even though it is not God of Destruction energy, it's still a Hakai, and it was destroying him because Goku was strong enough to be able to do it. So yes, it's a real thing, so don't attack me in the comments about that. But now, remember, Zamasu would then fade away. But now Goku would finally succumb to the Master Ultra Instinct side effects, exploding purple, electricity everywhere, and he would turn base form with no energy. But the effects are not as bad because he's not doing it within an hour, and his body is actually more used to the Ultra Instinct ability, as he's had it for years and years and years, almost a decade. So that's the reason why he would not have the horrible explosion side effect as bad as he did, but he would still be in base form with no energy left. So it's pretty much without the major suffering part. So Zamasu would then appear in the sky and all over the universe. He pretty much would be a part of the universe now. Now the same would happen with Zeno appearing with the button that Goku had, and he would press the button, Zeno appears, future Zeno of that timeline, and he would obviously point at the sky and say, Zeno, there's a bad guy up there, he's nasty and he's doing bad stuff. And Zeno would just say, all right, I mean, I could just destroy him. Nah, I'm gonna destroy the whole universe, forget that. As Zeno flows up in the air, his arms turn white color, and boom, the universe is gone. But luckily, all of them made it just in time, and they actually return to get future Zeno, because Goku promised Zeno, that I forgot to state in my what if before, because Goku still met Zeno, and I forgot to put that in there, which is my apologies. Yes, Goku still met Zeno, and they're still best friends. All of that events are still the exact same, and Goku promised to get him a buddy to play with. And it was mainly going to be Goku, but Goku doesn't have time to play with, you know, the god of everything for eternity. So why not get the next best person? Get himself. So that's exactly what he did. So it's Zeno-chan and Zen-chan, I believe it is, and he would give a new friend. So Trunks would then say his final farewells, and he would then go to a copy timeline and live there in peace. It was finally brought to Earth. And all the timelines were good too, until Goku had an idea that he promised and remembered with Zeno. Now that's it for this video, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Now I just want to say thank you guys for 200 plus subscribers. As I'm recording this, it says 220, but passing that 200 mark is insane. Over the past week, just a week, even less than that, even the past couple of days almost, I have gained over 100 plus subscribers. And it seems small, man, but to me it's absolutely insane. Not to mention, my videos are skyrocketing now in terms of views. I used to usually get 100, 200. My Ultra Instinct videos, I remember when they got about like 300 to 400, and I was hyped up about that. Now they're almost 2,000. And my Bardock video that I just released 2 days ago from recording this on the 1st, today, is now over 3K now, almost, or it's around 3K. It is almost double of my Ultra Instinct videos that I released a month ago. So I honestly don't know what to say, you guys. Thank you. I mean, so much. Thank you. I mean, if my Bardock series is one of like the lowest views that I have of all the other videos that I have. I don't have a lot of videos, like 15, 16. But now imagine when I put all the Ultra Instinct early videos into a big movie. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy. But anyway, you guys are absolutely nuts. And the comments that you guys give me and the motivation is just beyond amazing. I love you guys so much. Make sure to post your comments down below about Q&A. Any questions you want to ask me, my name, what color I like, I don't know, whatever question you feel like you want to ask me to get to know me better, and you guys will know me better, because I love hearing from you guys, and learning about me and me learning about you guys is amazing. So anyway, I'll cut this video short. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you all later.